Two Men in a Truck, Jeff Snyder in the building, Becky Mayer from Aware, and the big Movers for Moms program coming up, Jeff, and I know you've been a part of it for quite a few years now.
Yeah, I think we're at 6 now, actually.
6?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's a donation program that it benefits the women's shelters. What started out as just the Michigan co-op of Two Men in a Truck franchises got together and kind of put this program together, has now branched out into a national donation program. It's great. Last year we had 31 states involved, 116 of our locations were taking donations, 429 schools as donation centers, and we got about 210,000 items donated last year.
That's amazing.
Nationwide.
Good. How's it going to work here then?
Well, we have a few donation centers here in town that we're taking donations at. Let me run through the list real quick if you'll let me.
You sure?
All 3 ABC locations, ABC Academy locations. So you got 3210 Lansing Ave, 800 Lawrence Ave, and 2111 Emmons. That's on the Jackson College campus.
Mm-hmm.
His and Her Family Salon at 5511 Ann Arbor Road. Grapevine, which was formerly the Vintage Shop at 144 West Pearl. They're also offering 10% off if you any purchase if you have a donation. And right across the street, the Nightlight is also taking donations as well. And our big donation center this year is Sharp Park Academy Elementary School. They're nice enough to let us put some donation boxes in there, and it's been great.
So Becky's here. Becky, what do you need?
We need everything.
Everything?
Yeah, we prefer new, unused items, but we can use just about anything. Pillows, linens, blankets, paper products, all those kinds of things that, we go through quite often.
Probably not much that wouldn't be helpful.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about food?
Food is always welcome,
Is
yes.
it? Okay.
Yes. We have a pantry that gets quite bare certain times of the year. People forget that we do have to provide food to our shelter residents, so food is always wanted.
Right, and it's centered around Mother's Day, so we also like to see a few donations. It's kind of the same things that you'd buy for your mother for Mother's Day, some of those creature comforts, the soaps, the lotions, and things like that to kind of make the day special for them. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we love to see the things that come in to help these moms start their lives again after going through Aware, but it's nice to have some of those creature comforts too.
Yes, it is.
How about cash?
Cash is always accepted.
How do you fund Aware?
We fund Aware through several different ways. We get about 76% of our funding comes through state and federal grants, and but those are very program specific, so
Sure.
It only goes to pay for the staff that actually provide services. So keeping our lights on, plowing the driveways, making sure that the yards are mowed it comes out of our general fund budget, which comes from donations from the community.
Yeah. You need help from the community.
We need help from the community, very much so. The grocery bills, all those kinds of things.
Sure.
That are not funded by our grantors. And they don't fund a program 100%. You have to kind of kick in percentage. So, all the donations go to do that.
I hate to ask you this, but how's business?
Business is up.
That's not good.
Not good, but at least they're coming to us, and that's good. They're leaving their situations and becoming safe when they're at Aware. And we've been doing a lot of outreach into the communities. We've been doing a lot on teen dating violence, getting into the schools. The schools are opening the doors for us, and we're along with the Domestic and Sexual Violence Coordinating Council here in town, are able to get into the schools and provide some dating violence education to our middle and high schoolers. And it's really important since we see a large percentage of our people, their first domestic or sexual violence experience, victimization happens from about 11 to 24 years old.
I'm guessing many listeners would have a hard time grasping dating violence.
Yes. Every time we make a presentation, we get some young people who disclose that they have, in fact, been in dating violence situations. And so it's much more prevalent than you would think. And I believe it's 1 in 5 teenage girls.
That's incredible.
And 1 in 4 women. But so when you know that it's happening in that age, and then it continues on through their adult life when their first experience is
They become
happening.
accustomed to it?
Yeah, it's not accustomed to it, but it's what they know,
Right.
and it's something that it's kind of difficult to get out of. So we really are stressing that we push early and get the education to young people early so they understand what a healthy relationship is and an unhealthy relationship. And when you have young people who aren't experienced with relationships at all, and their first experience is an unhealthy relationship, it's very hard to understand what a healthy relationship is.
Are we seeing more women through programs like Aware get out of a bad situation?
Yeah, I think so. On average, it takes a woman about 7 times of leaving before she actually leaves a domestic violence situation. So obviously, I believe the earlier we can get to them and provide education, the less likely that they would have to go through that many times of leaving and returning to escape a DV relationship.
Well, this is an amazing job, Jeff, and 2 Men in a Truck. The
They're
national statistics are amazing.
Yes, and they've just been wonderful partners with ours since the beginning, and we really, truly appreciate 2 Men in a Truck and Jeff.
Well, we've been proud to be associated with you. You do great work, and you're an invaluable resource to the community. So.
Well, thanks, Jeff. And it was real fun going out to Sharp Park and talking to the student leadership team.
Yeah.
And they are the ones that actually said, let's choose.
They got
let's
to
choose
approve
do
us.
this.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, super.
So how long do we have to donate?
Well, we're going to pick up at all our locations on May 9th, so we're
Are there
about
big
15 days.
boxes, Jeff?
Yep, there's boxes at each location. Hopefully we're going to get them all filled, and we'll be picking them up Friday, May 9th, so that we can distribute them for Mother's Day.
What if somebody had a big item that they can't lug around?
They can give us a call.
They can call you?
Yeah, they can give us a call at 517-787-7550, and we can coordinate a pickup
Okay.
and then get that over to Aware.
Great. Becky, thanks for
Thanks, Greg.
braving those potholes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Good job.
Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it.
You bet.